Hey folks, Andy here. We got AI powered ransom, hacking through read receipts, and check this, a country in Europe just made hacking legal. So let's get into it. First up, the FBI dropped a PSA saying criminals are scraping social media pics and then running them through AI and then turning them into fake proof of life videos in order to extort people for ransom. Uh, They'll text you claiming that they've grabbed your kid, your partner, or hell, even your pet. They'll then send doctored clips that look legit enough to trigger full panic before you've really had a chance to verify anything. Now, this playbook is classic social engineering. Spoof numbers, violent threats, tight time pressure, and AI media sent specifically timed so the messages aren't there long enough for you to really stare at them in order to see the gaps, the wrong proportions, weird tattoo things, like little glitches. So here's my advice, but don't take it from me, take it from this guy. Break the script, folks. Don't pay on first contact. Try to reach the supposed victim directly and maybe use a family safe word so you've got something that AI can't improvise on demand. The whole point is to push you into reacting emotionally instead of validating the story, and don't give them that win. All right, folks, our second story of the day, a harmless delivery receipts in your messaging app, right? No, they're not. They're quietly snitching on you, and researchers from the University of Vienna showed how attackers can send ghost messages in WhatsApp and Signal that you never see. It never triggers a notification, but it still fires delivery receipts. Now, by hammering a target with these and measuring the timing, they can actually fingerprint how many devices you use, when each one of them comes online, and based on that, you can infer their daily routine, their sleep schedule, their commute, work hours. They can even tell when you're actively staring at the app versus when the phone is idle. But here's the crazy part, folks. They didn't stop there. They didn't stop with surveillance. They weaponized this into a battery and data drain attack. So high frequency ghost messages were able to burn over 10% of a battery per hour. And this is crazy, chew through double digit gigabytes of data within an hour, all with zero messages on the device. The only thing the attacker needs is a phone number and a cheap burner SIM, which unfortunately makes all sorts of people like politicians, executives, activists, journalists. Everybody's an easy target as long as somebody can get your number. Now, the good news is the end-to-end encryption is still solid here, okay? The contents of the messages are safe, but it's that user interface, those delivery mechanics that were turned into this side channel attack. So basically the product teams, not cryptographers, have to go back here and fix the problem. All right, our third story, hacking is not a crime, in Portugal at least, right? So lawmakers have amended their cybercrime statutes to add formal safe harbor for good faith security research. They're saying that hacking can be non-punishable when done to improve security and under very strict conditions, okay? That's a big deal, especially in a legal system where pen testers and bug hunters really have been historically operating out of gray areas and just hoping that prosecutors just kind of get it. So the conditions are very, very clear here, folks. So no abusing data you touch, no causing damage or service disruptions, no extortion or financial gain beyond your normal bug bounty pay. And there's a requirement to report issues very, very promptly to the organization and to the National Cyber Authority. In return, companies and courts get clear language and can differentiate ethical hackers from someone running the same tool for profit or malicious intent. Now, zooming out here, Portugal is sending a really strong message to the EU. If you actually want safer systems, you can't criminalize the people that are poking at them in good faith. So if you're a security researcher, this is a sort of legislative template that you want to be waving at your own lawmakers. So that concludes our stories for today. This is Andy Thompson signing off.